basic cubic right angle weave. Leave a decent tail thread, string on 4 beads, tie them into a circle with a square knot and pass through the first 2 beads again. Wrap that tail thread around the baby finger of your non-dominant hand. This aids in controlling the thread, the beads, and it gives you something to hold on to. I'm going to do the next step using a different colored bead so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. Right. For the first unit, string 3 beads. Pass through that bead again that you've just exited from and through the next bead in the ring. Unit 2, you only string 2 beads because you now have a side bead and a bottom bead established. So string 2 beads, pass down the side bead of that unit you've just added, through the bead you've just exited from, and the next bead in the ring. For the third unit, string 2 beads. Again, we've already got a side bead and a base bead established. Pass down that side bead of the unit just added, through the bead you've just exited, and the next bead in the ring. You've now added 3 units. To finish this off, and to add your 4th unit, you've now got 3 beads established. If you can see it, you've got a side bead, the bottom bead, and a side bead. Pass up that side bead. String only 1 bead. Pass down the side bead previously added. Through that bead at the bottom again and up this side bead. You can see there's your last unit added. Pull firmly, flip your work so that you see the top of it now, and you've now got 4 beads sitting in the top, but they are still loose and you need to pass your thread all the way through to pull those into a circle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 beads, and then pass through 1 more to ensure that your thread is going all the way around. That is your first cubic right angle weave unit. And we've now closed the top off, and that now becomes the new ring or the new base from where you work. So to repeat it, and I will now go back to the gold beads. You've come out of that bead, you string 3 beads. Pass through that bead you've just exited from, and the next bead in the ring. You now have 2 beads established, side and the bottom, so you only need to string the other 2 beads. Pass down the side bead of that unit you've just added, through the bead you've just exited from, and the next bead in the ring. Same for the third unit. It's 2 beads. Pass down the side bead, through the bead you've just exited from, and the next bead in the ring. That's your 3 units you've added. To complete your 4th unit, you need to pass up the side bead of that first unit you added in this round. Okay. And if you look again, you've got the side bead and the bottom bead. We only need to add 1 to complete that. So it's string 1 bead, pass down that side bead, through that bottom bead, and up that side bead again, Turn your work so you see the top. Notice you've got your 4 new beads at the top. They're still loose. You need to pass through all of them to pull those beads into a circle. And now I'm going to stay with the same color. Pick up 3 beads, come through the bead again that you've just exited from, and then pass through the next bead in that circle. String 2 beads, pass down the side bead, through the bead you've just exited, and the next bead in the circle. For the third unit, again it's 2 beads, pass down that side bead, through the bead you've just exited, and the next bead in the circle. And because this is the last unit you're going to be adding now, at the same time, go up that side bead on this side. You now only need to pick up 1 more bead, pass down that side bead, through that bottom bead, and up that side bead. Turn your work up so that you can see the top and pass through those beads. To close the ring off, and you just carry on building your rope. I've made a little sample over here that you can get to see how your rope grows. So get your beads, practice, have patience. It takes a bit of time, but once you've got it, and you'll never look back. Thank you.